Hi, and welcome to this series called Writing Quotes Using Pentel Touch Sun Brush Pen. Today I'm using a sun brush that is black, and it's slightly different than the other video that I use in red color. It's exactly the same pen, it's just a different variation of the pen that I probably purchased either in Japan or in Thailand or in Australia. So I'm going to be using this tool. If you want to follow me with the same tool, that would be great. It doesn't have to be obviously the same color. So these videos are about writing a quote for the very first time, sharing with you my thoughts, my process. You can see the real speed at writing. You can see how I'm approaching the quote for the first time, and I'm debating about maybe breaking the lines of the quote grammatically, or if it makes more sense because I don't have more space, just break it where I can. So let's go. This tool that I'm using, of course, is flexible and pointed, and I'm going to use it in a way that I'm going to obtain high contrast. I just attached the paper to the guidelines, and if you need these exact guidelines, you can download it from the description of this video, as well as information about the quote and information about the course where these quotes are part of. So let's go. The quote for today is, I have written in here for myself, the only thing worse than starting something and failing is not starting at all. And this quote is by Seth Godin. So you will find the author and the quote on the description, and I'm going to start writing. So we are starting with a capital T. I'm going to use my black brush pen today, and I'm going to start. So let's go. THE. On these videos, if you have been following for a while, you know that I'm writing more than I'm talking, just to go into the flow of the writing, try to be present, try to breathe in and out longer and deeper than normal to relax my brain as well as my body. Let's go. With the lowercase h. The only. Lost touch with the page for a second. Okay. The only thing I find that I can go slightly quicker if I have done some warming up prior to writing. If not, I'll go slower. That's okay. It's just something to notice. The only thing worse Let me move the page a little bit more. Now, I don't know if I want to add done on this line or not, so I'm going to go to the next line and see how I'm doing like that. Worse than. Starting something. Let's move it slightly so you can see. And G, crossbars, crossbars. Okay. Starting. If you notice, I have created variations of R's and S's depending on the quote I'm writing. So these R's and S's are different from previous quotes I have done. Okay. The only thing worse than is starting something. I'm noticing already. I have a lot of INGs on the quotes. I need to move it slightly. Another G. Something. Now I need to change lines. And failing. Let's go. Filing. So I have the option of choosing which F do I want is the first F of the word. So I have even more flexibility. Again, ING. Okay. Comma. Is not starting at all. Now I have the option of placing the word on this line, but I don't have a lot of room. And then I also don't want to have one single word at the very end of the quote isolated on another line. So I'm going to go to a new line. is not starting. Okay, let's move here. Yeah. And again, starting. I noticed that the paper was too close to the center line, so my G is completely flat at the top. Sorry, at the bottom, but that's okay too. It's not starting at all. Okay, nearly there. Full stop. Excellent. Good news, I haven't made a spelling mistake. Always good news when this happens. Let's zoom out for a second and have a look at the entire layout. Let's zoom out again. All right. Okay. So this is now where I'm looking, observing, developing my observational skills, analyze what I've done, and see which things I would change for the next time. So grammatically speaking, the only thing worse than starting something, I don't mind how the distribution is like that. Yes, I could have this on the first line. That's okay. And failing, comma, it's not starting at all. So grammatically speaking, I'm pretty happy with that. You notice I haven't added loops on the ascenders except for letter F, which I'm happy about. You see that there is variations on S's. In here, I have a bold terminal inside the belly of the S. In here, the exit stroke is coming out of the belly. In some other cases, so there is some variations, not a lot. I have chosen to go with a thin head that aligns with the thin head of the R, which is also a conscious decision, just to make them look from the same alphabet. What else? I'm happy with the F. I'm happy with the G's. I know there is a lot of repetition because a lot of these quotes play with words a lot. So I have thin, starting, something, failing, starting again. So of course, I can customize all these endings to make it more obvious that this is not just a beautiful font you have chosen, I have chosen, it's my own hand in motion. The look and feel works well, high contrast, the slant is very strong and it works good because it gives flow. So the rest, I'm pretty happy with the look and feel. If you want to learn more about this type of writing, how to use this pen and how to design other aspects, you can follow the description on this video and you will go, it will take you to my pre-recorded self-paced course called Introduction to Script Brush Pen Calligraphy. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know if you're enjoying that and let's keep writing.